United States Figure Skating Association, dedicated to making champions on ice.
Since winning the World Championships last year, Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov have been disappointed in their skating results, but they are back on track here in Philadelphia, and they are the leaders after the short program.
The performance they were most proud of is their fourth place finish at the Olympic Games because they skated a perfect program. Opening with a throw, triple Salchow from that back inside edge. Oh, beautiful position, and her legs were right together, very tight.
The scores for Ina and Dungeon for both technical merit and presentation from 5.5 to 5.8.
Side-by-side triple toe loops.
Oh, she had trouble with that.
Very delicate the way he set her down.
The theme of this long program is the tragedy of Othello, which they skate to Schubert's unfinished symphony.
This summer we were at the Goodwill Games, and we were at their home rink in St. Petersburg, the Yubileyny Palace, where they train. And we saw firsthand the terrible conditions in which they train under. They're only given 2 hours a day in which to practice. And they also practice at that rink with the Olympic champion, Alexei Urmanov. An unusual takeoff for an overhead lift, flipping her over his head.
They have been a romantic couple off the ice for over 6 years, and they were so funny when I spoke to them. Vadim said, "You could say we're engaged, but she's very impatient with me to get married."
They're very busy doing competitions throughout the year. They probably don't have many times to just be a normal couple.
One of the nice things about them both is that they both help their parents with the money that they earn in these championships, and that's interesting.
And the prize money here for first place is significant. It's $25,000.
How mature this pair is, how complete they are. They're a finished work, a finished partnership. They don't quite command the ice as much as some of the other Russians like Mishkatunik and Dmitriev or Gordiev and Grinkov, but this is a first-rate pair.
Their body line and extension is very, very polished. Every detail.
Exquisite position. an ending that wasn't quite on time.
But a very effective performance.
Isn't it interesting how missing the music beat at the end can sort of reduce the emotion of the ending of the program?
It certainly is, and we'll have their scores when we come back.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of catching an icy cold wave. Woo! It's a big one. I'm hanging ten. I'm shooting the curls. Woo!
York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
I use Tylenol, sure, for backaches, fever, but for headaches, I use Excedrin. Why? Excedrin relieves headaches better than Tylenol. How am I going to prove it to you? Well, I could get the medical facts and figures, but you may not believe that. What are you going to believe? Your headache. Don't listen to me about Excedrin. Listen to your headache.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
How much longer can he last on that battery?
You know, he just doesn't get it. Duracell batteries outlast all other brands. Hey, Larry, sometime today?
Larry Doty for the birdie.
Hooked it. That should cost him a stroke.
Herb.
Okay, I'll get him down.
Herb.
The copper top. Tops them all.
Introducing Hershey's Nuggets. Thick chunks of rich Hershey's milk chocolate you can really sink your teeth into. And we all deserve something we can really sink our teeth into.
Since the beginning, you could always depend on your neighborhood for whatever you needed for your family vacation. Even when you needed a car with more trunk space. The fact is, you can still rely on Thrifty Car Rental to deliver historically low rates on a variety of legendary cars. So whether you're traveling in your neighborhood or to someone else's, we're there. Your neighborhood Thrifty Car Rental, historically known for low rates.
In 1995, ABC's Wide World of Sports goes into high gear. The constant variety of ABC's Wide World of Sports. It just keeps getting bigger and better.
And Shishkova and Naumov in an overhead lift. Watch the extension. First of all, the entrance, the extraordinarily unusual entrance, and now the extension. And look at her back. Very, very pretty position in the air. Certainly stretched out.
And here's a look at the strength of their single skating. The side-by-side triple toe loops.
5.7.
She's a little weak. She has a history of missing these elements in the program.
And the marks for technical merit range from 5.5 to 5.7.
5.8.
And the marks for presentation, very high, from 5.6 to 5.9.
And 5.9.
They have a wonderful chemistry between the two of them. It's very nice.
Our next skaters, Jenny Mino and Todd Sand, plan to get